All right, now I'm looking at number 3. Number 3 says, draw a stem and leaf plot to show the children's scores on the spelling test. Here's all the children's scores. I see 64, 100, 93, 78, 80, 95, 72, 98, 88, 74, 55, 75, and 85. Okay. So here, I have to draw a stem and leaf plot. With a stem and leaf plot, the tens place is listed here, and all of the ones places will be on this side. This is called a stem and leaf plot. So I'm looking here. The first number I see is 64. So I'm going to go where there's a 6. Oh, okay. So 6, I'm going to write 64. I'm writing the 4 next to the 6 on the other side of the line. Now I'm going to look at 100. I see the 10 is here, so I'm going to write the other 0 behind it to show 100. Now I'm going to look at 93. 93, I see the 9 is here. I'm going to write the 3. I'm going to the place where the tens part is and writing the ones place on the other side of the line. Okay, I'm gonna keep just filling this in as I go. 72, write my 2, 74, write my 4, 78, write my 8, 75, write my 5, 80, write a 0, 95, write a 5, 98, write an 8, 88, write an 8, 85, write a 5, 55, write a 5. Okay, so I filled in my 7-leaf plot. I saw that there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 scores. And let's make sure there's 13 numbers over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Perfect. Okay. Find the median and range of the scores in problem 3. So we're using these scores up here. Median, that means the middle. Range, we had this at the beginning of the year. This means taking the largest minus the smallest. Largest minus the smallest. Median means middle. Range is the largest minus the smallest. So what I'm going to do is on my side of my paper, I'm going to go the smallest up here and the largest down here. And I'm going to write out the numbers. I can use my 7-leaf plot to help me. The smallest will start 55. 64, 72, 74, 75, 78, 80, 85, 88, 93, 95, 98, 100. So I have them listed from smallest to largest. This is going to help me find the median, the middle number. When I'm finding the middle number, this is what I do. 1 from the smallest, 1 from the largest, 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 1 smallest, largest, smallest, largest. Doesn't have a pair, it's all by itself. That must be my middle number, my median, my middle number. So that means my median, my middle number is 80. Now, to find the range, I'm taking the largest number and I'm subtracting the smallest number. So my largest number was 100 minus my smallest number is 55. And I subtract 10, 9, 5, 4. That means that my range is 45. My range would be 45. Okay, moving on to number 5. Number 5 says, what are the factors of 6 and 20? What are the factors of 6? What are the things we can multiply together to get 6? I know 1 and 6. I know 2 and 3. Those are all the things that I can multiply together to get 6. Now let's think about 20. I know 1 and 20, 2 and 10, 4 and 5. Those would be my factors of 20. What is the greatest common factor of 6 and 20? So I'm going to circle everything they have in common. They both have 1. They both have 2. Well, that's it. What is the greatest? What is the largest? 2. 2 is the largest one that they have in common. And I'm going to move on to question number 6. Find the sum, which means add, difference, subtract, product, multiply, or quotient, divide. Check the division answer. We know we check it with multiplication. I'm coming over here, 3 and 1/8 plus 2 and 4/8. Whole numbers first. 2 plus 3 equals 5. My denominator stays the same. Add the numerator. 1 plus 4 is 5. I got the answer 5 and 5/8. Subtraction problem. 24.3 minus 1.75. Something that's really important here is my decimal points need to be lined up. But I noticed the 5 doesn't have anything above it, so I'm going to put a 0 above it to solve. Because 24.3 is the same thing as 24.30. Those are equal values. I need this 0 there to subtract. So I'm going to go ahead and subtract. Oh, I almost forgot. Put your decimal point. You don't want to forget it. All right, when I subtracted 24.3 minus 1.75, I got 22.55. All right, next up we have a multiplication problem. 8 times 4 equals 32. Write my 2, add my 3 to the top. 5 times 4 equals 20, plus 3 is 23. Write my 3, add my 2 to the top. 2 times 4 is 8, plus 2 is 10. Now I need to reset my problem. Cross off what I've already used, cross off that 4, and write my 0. 8 times 7 is 56. Write my 6, add my 5 to the top. 5 times 7 is 35, plus 5 is 40. Write my 0, add my 4 to the top. 4 times 7 is 4. 2 times 7 is 14, plus 4 is 18. Now I need to add these together. 2 plus 0 is 2. 3 plus 6 is 9. 0 plus 0 is 0. 1 plus 8 is 9. Nothing plus 1 is 1. I don't want to forget my comma. This means that 258 times 74 is 19,092. My last problem that I have there is a division problem. I'm going to follow my pattern, divide, multiply, subtract, bring down, and remainder. 2 divided by 8, I can't do that, so I'll look at 21. 21 divided by 8 is 2. 2 times 8 is 16. 21 minus 16 is 5. Bring down my 9. 59 divided by 8 is 7. 8 times 7 is 56. Subtract and get 3. Bring down my 3. 33 divided by 8 is 4. 4 times 8 is 28. Subtract and get 5. There's nothing left to bring down, so this must be my remainder of 5. All right. Ooh, I see a mistake that I just did here. Okay. 4 times,